I also understand that you're going to be a speaker at a panel, coming up, and across the bottom of the banner, we had a little information about Aerospace Tech Week, which is coming up in Atlanta on November 8th and 9th. And I understand that you're going to be a speaker on a panel which is going to focus on uncrewed aerial systems and urban air mobility, I think is the title of it. Can you tell us what's the focus of this discussion and what it's all about?
Well, yeah, I mean, the focus of the discussion is really centered on, what I would call kind of enabling technologies for urban air mobility. So air taxis, with me specifically, and what I'll be speaking about, and what I'm really excited to tell everybody about, is a lot of the digital supporting infrastructure that we see necessary to support the scalable growth of urban air mobility. In many ways, urban air mobility might exist now through just normal helicopter operations, but as the number of those operations increase, there's going to be a higher reliance on technology to come in and support it. And so that's going to be the primary focus of my talk, is really just kind of outlining what we think is necessary in the ecosystem.
Yeah, I really like when you use the word enabling technologies, because as we take a look at the different technologies that present themselves to us, that it's important for us to understand those in order that we can consider them for use in creating new capabilities or scaling or additional safety. And so I'm always promoting to people, it's important that we understand these things, even to the level of that we can ask the right questions. We don't have to be the guy, who went to MIT or has a PhD in it, Scott. I leave that up to the guys like you that have studied that in depth, and then, can be advisors and consultants to us. And so one of the reasons I'm excited about going to Aerospace Tech Week is to be able to hear from people like yourself who are working on some of these advanced technologies and what you're doing to be able to create enabling capabilities within the industry to help us to grow and to really be successful. That's really great. And Scott, are you going to be there for the entire conference or just for the panel, or what's your attendance plan there?
Yeah, no, I think it's going to be a great show. So I'm intending to go for a lot of it. It's actually a conference that I haven't been to before. And so I'm really looking forward to meeting new people and seeing what they have to offer.
Yeah, good. Aerospace Tech Week is really making a big push on this right now, because this is actually their first event in Americas. They've been doing events for many, many years in Europe, and this is their first one in Americas. And as such, I have partnered with them to help be able to get the message out, because just like Scott, you and I have common interests in aviation and digital. Aerospace Tech Week, they have a passion for flight operations IT and for maintenance IT and for air operations management and all these things. And so between the aviation and digital aspect of it, I'm very excited about, the upcoming event. There's going to be a lot of really interesting speakers there. And actually, I'm going to be speaking there as well. And so I have a slot where I'll be talking about some advanced technologies as well within aviation. And so it's really going to be a good event. But let's go ahead and put that URL back up there for a minute. If you want to register for this event, I told you that we have partnered with Aerospace Tech Week. And one of the things that we've done is we've gotten them to actually give people a discount if you're watching this broadcast, okay? And so let's put the discount code up there if we could. When you go to register, if you put a discount code in of DA90, that stands for Digital Aircraft 90, you actually get 90% off the event registration. And so if you're going to come, I think the registration is about $800 or $900 or something like that to attend the event. And if you put in this discount code, you will actually get 90% off. And I'm very excited that they were allowing us to be able to help the industry and to provide this kind of a discount to be involved. So let's put the URL back up there again. So you go to this location here, aerospace-techweek.com, Americas, register. And when it asks for a discount code, put in DA90 and you'll get 90% off. Scott, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you coming and talking about what you do. And I am definitely going to be there at your panel. I want to hear about this. Digital and the things that people are doing in the industry is just exciting to me. It gets me excited to know how we're creating digital and implementing digital and creating efficiencies in the industry.
Yeah, my pleasure. Excited to meet you there.